Hi you guys, Blue Witch here. And then I'm putting on the spirit box. Ah, it's down a little low. I might have to get up and move it. It's loud. How was your day? Mine was okay. Just okay. It's nothing bad, but it's just too hot for me. I'm not a friend of the sun anymore. I don't enjoy it. Hi, Black Widow. Hi, Cindy. I'm glad that you got all of your stuff worked out in the Patreon, because I had no idea how to help you. I never had anybody have problems before. Hi, Ty. You had an earthquake? Oh. Yeah. I think it was in 1989 or 1990. There was that really bad one there. I was there for that. Hey, have a seat. It's already on, Cindy. Can you hear it? I beat you. My camera's a little blurry. It's probably dirty, but I'm not cleaning it because what's that? 6 seconds before instant panic attack. Good job. Very good. Yeah, so I got both introductions for the 2 new series that I'm going to be working on done and uploaded in the Patreon. And then I have one for the spiritual awareness one. I guess it should say spirit awareness. Yeah, look a little blurry. It's to save you. It's to keep your cameras from blowing up. From all of my hideousness. There you go. All better. It's really low. It's bugging me. So I have a few castings to do tonight, and I couldn't be more excited about that. Also, I am going to be spirit animal. What is spirit animal? 1212. Hey girl, how are you? I was just talking about you the other day. Who was I talking to? I was talking to I believe it was Psychic Michael, and I said I'm the only 1212 that I know besides one person, and she's a 1212 too. Me and her, me and you, double trouble, double fire. Yeah. Whew. Yes, so tonight I'm going to be doing on YouTube, I'll be doing this one. Hi, Av. Av, thank you so much for the sand. Thank you so much. And then tomorrow, I have a couple spells to do tomorrow too. And the next day too. But tonight we're doing, I have 3 to do tonight, I think, but the other 2 are private. One, yeah. No. No, 12/12. 12th month, 12th day. 12/12. I'm not really sure what time I was born though. I'd have to look on my birth certificate. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But wouldn't that be cool if it was at midnight? I'll have to look. 'Cause I really don't know. Huh. That would be so awesome. I like it. I don't know, you guys. I'm starting to really get tired of looking at this candle. It's been here for a really long time. It's a big hug. Rest. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Hey, Steve. I was born at 1 a.m. on 12/12, you and I are the same age group, and I turned 50 last December. Well, I got a few years on you. I'm gonna be 57 this year. Bottles. So yeah, I'm an old lady. It is Tuesday. Nope. I'm old. Thank you. What did you say? Thank you. Me and Black Widow were on the front porch talking, and we were talking about our age, and I told her how old I was, and I told her I'm old, and she's like, "You're not old." And I was like, "Yes, I am." And she goes, "No, you're not." And I was like, "Dude, I'm going to be 57 this year." And she was like, "Oh." I was like, "Well, don't hold back." You really are old, aren't you? No, she didn't say that. She just was like, "Oopsie." Yeah. You are not old for real. Okay. I'm getting there. I don't care about being old, ladies. I'm not worried about it. I earned it. I earned it. Every single one of them. faster the evolution is supposed to younger, the more time is needed. That's interesting. It's really not old, just in my years. Yeah, it is what it is. It's just whatever. Like I said last time, I said this on here. It just means that I don't have to be here as long as you guys. Everyone, let's give Blue a thumbs up like. Yeah, everyone, give me a thumbs up. You're very beautiful and you don't look old. Always gorgeous, on point. Makeup is fierce fashion and passion. Thanks, Steve. This chair is bugging. I'm so used to my other chairs, and my husband got me these big old, like, office chairs, and they're too big for me. Seems like, ooh. I'm always squirming in the seats because they're big. They're big seats. Anyways, it's been a really good week so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but so far so good. And we took our cutlery in to be sharpened today, and we were laughing because we were like, who has to take their cutlery in to be sharpened? Like, who does that? We do. But they kept three of my knives for to send in to be replaced because they were bent and broken, or not broken, but you know, they're bent, or their little blades are not good anymore. So they took them and they'll send us new ones because they have a lifetime warranty. So even after I die, whoever gets them will be able to take them in. Who will be cutting? Just food. Just food, my friend. We're serious. We're serious foodies. That's why I'm so fat. I think I noticed that the older you get, the better you eat. Like, you become well fed. But I don't think I eat bad. So I really don't have an excuse other than I don't exercise. Because I don't like exercise. It makes me hot and sweaty, and I don't like that. Like, why would you want to do that? Not me. No, thank you. No. I'll try to exercise when winter gets here. But right now, it's so fucking hot here. There's no way I'm exercising. Principal. Not even Black Widow, who loves to exercise, will exercise right now because it's hot. It's like, no thank you. I don't know why. It's a different kind of heat this year. Because the sun's broken. This retrograde's bad. Install. We just have to learn during this retrograde to not kill anyone. 100% and Kelly the whole week. Made it rain. Nice. Yeah, we've been getting that rain's been coming in every night. Cool it down for me. I don't like it hot, so we just hide until it's dark.
That's wrong.
Gotta have a good night, especially if you cook. I take pepper chef knife and sharpen it sometimes too. Yeah, we have the Cutco knives. A few years ago, we were at the fair, and I walked up, and then the guy was like, I knew. And the guy was like, showing me all the stuff that the Cutco knives do. And I was just like, just give me that one. And then my husband's like, don't you want the small set? Get the small set just to make sure you like it. And I said, no, just give me the big one. I'll take the deluxe because we'll use it and just give it to me. And so that's what I went home with, was the deluxe. Well, I don't think I went home with it. They mailed it to me. And it was in like 1,000,000 pieces. And so you have to like take all the plastic off, take all the cardboards off of each one. And I was just like, cool. So now every year we have to take them in to be sharpened and replaced. Hi, Gabby. Many blessings. Can't make promises, but I'll try to this retrograde. I know it was believe me, today was a big test for me. I just don't know. Have you ever okay, so this is probably just me. I know some people are like this, and that's okay if you are. But today was really just difficult for me to deal with it because my husband and the knife guy, were talking, right? Which is great, good talk. I don't care. But it was like non-stop about everything. Just chatting it up. And I was just like, can you stop talking to him so we can get the fuck out of here? Because I can't sit in this chair for another minute. I was crawling out of my skin. Do you ever feel like that? Like you're just like going to like crawl out of your skin? They were just having the greatest time, chatting it up. Oh, it's taking. Oh yeah, let me tell you. I was just sitting there like, damn. Can we go? My husband's like that though. He will talk and talk to you and talk to you and talk to you. He likes everyone. He's a really nice person. And he likes everyone and he socializes with everyone. And I'm like the complete opposite. And so it's a good balance for me because he makes me be a little more outgoing because I'm not outgoing at all. So I get it. But are you sparking my candle? But at the same time, I could talk on here just fine. But I'm not, I don't care about the waitress and how her day's been and what her spells are.
My house.
And I don't fucking care. And I don't care about the chef and how busy he's been back there and how he manages to keep his food order in or not. Or I don't fucking care. And I don't want to hear about it. But my husband, he wants to fucking hear about all of that. And then some. And so I just sit there and I'm just like, wow. I just sit there and don't talk and roll my eyes and just look at him like, wow, look at you go. Are you still talking about that? I didn't find it that interesting. So yeah, I'm that girl. And nobody wants to hang out with me because I'm not fun. If you're not talking about witchcraft, I'm not interested. I don't care anything what you're saying. If you're not talking about the gods, I don't want to hear it. You know. If you want to talk about those things, then I'm that person. Then I can chat your ear off. We can go for days and we can talk about it. You want to talk about crystals or herbs or energy work or spell work or I do your makeup, you glam out crease and talk about it. I got to. I love it. I could do that. I would be okay with that. Like that would be my jam. That would be my people. But so yeah. So I just sit there unimpressed with everyone. And I think, wow, you could really benefit from some soul ascension work. You really could. But who am I? I know nothing. I just stay over here. And then if they want to ask me questions, I say, you should get on my Patreon. I have all of that on there. It's there. You can get on there. But no. How is it that when I use my pendulum, I don't always get correct answers? Because you can answer it yourself. Is it the other spirits or interfering? No, it's you. You're interfering. Because we can answer our own questions. And we can make them say whatever we want them to say. So the trick is, and this is on my Patreon too. So the trick is when you're doing a reading, you ask the questions. First you say, you know, like this is yes, this is no, this is next question. That's how I do it. Everybody has their own technique. So you just go over that with the guy, your guides, before you start, and then you know, before you ask the question, you ask the question, and then you clear your mind so you don't answer it. And you just, sorry, I just had a big old drink of that. You clear your mind by thinking of something completely different. Otherwise, your energy will interfere with your results. People do it all the time. It's very common. So, like I always say, think of, making a sandwich, or how you're gonna, how you fold a towel, or how you put your eyeshadow on, or think of something else not related to the question, and then wait for your answer. And then when you're done and you get the answer, you say next question, and then it should go in a circle. And then when it starts going in a circle, you ask your next question, and then you clear your mind again. You have to clear your mind every time, otherwise you'll answer your own questions. That's all. But it's in my, I have a whole thing of it on my Patreon. Yep, it's all in there. Thank you, Lovey. Absolutely. And then I'm starting the 2 new series on, I'm calling it spiritual awareness, where you learn how to deal with like ghosts and stuff, spirits. And then the other one is astro traveling. And so those are 2 new series, and I put them in my, I have the boxes set up in the collections section, so you can just go to the collection section, and then you can click on it, which I'll show you. So you go here, and then this one right here in the middle is collections. And then each folder has the videos for that topic. And so, yeah. And I have castings in there too. Right now we have astro traveling, spiritual awareness, castings, tips, trips and experiences. Oh, that's like when I go places and things like that. The videos we've talked about. Yes, they'll be in here. Yeah, they'll be in here. Cleansings, like all the different things you can do for cleansing. And protection. Divination. Oh, and I have one of them is all of the primal book reviews that I've done on YouTube. Those are all in here too, along with my disclaimer video. Anyway, so there's a bunch of information in there for you. But yeah, and in the divination one, that's where I have the whole topic on working with your pendulum. It's great advice for pendulums. I never do full readings for myself because it's just not possible to be completely unbiased and totally objective about yourself for most. Well, usually when I use them, I usually will take it to the altar of who like if I'm asking Lucifer questions. I love to do it with Lucifer the most. So I'll sit in front of his altar, and then he and I will talk, and because he's really good about answering some questions that I have, and I always know that, and he always comes through for me. And so I like to do that to do that with him. And with the Fates too. I'll go to their altar and talk to them about things, and they're really good about it too. And sometimes when I'm asking questions and things like that, I'll hear them telling me in my third eye, or they'll show me things, or what, they'll connect to it in that way, and so it's really nice. I always ask the question and ask Spirit. Higher self. Yep. To ignore my desires and give me an accurate answer. Yeah, that's good, but you still have to think of something else, because you'll still subconsciously answer it for yourself. Sometimes you're not even consciously aware that you're doing it, but you're doing it. Unless you're distracting yourself or putting another thought in place, then you're answering it. I'm talking about a full card reading, not pendulum for spirit communication. Yeah, I don't like doing card readings for myself. Sometimes I do, just when I'm just practicing, but when I do card readings for myself, they're harsh. Hi, Christian. They're so harsh, and I'm just like, well, fuck you too. Because they're harsh on me when I do cards on myself. So I just don't. I'll do it, but sometimes they're not, but you gotta get yourself out of the way. Yeah. My guides will just let me have it. Well, you need to do this. Well, you need to do that. You need to do this. And I'm just like, well, okay. I need to ask on a more invocational style. How did you figure out how to let them talk through you after you got post? Like, how long did it take you to fully figure out? I'm trying super hard. Well, for me, it was like they would tell me things, and I wouldn't. Well, you'll know, because when they're telling you things, you won't even be thinking about that or anything, and then it'll just like become a thought in your head, and then you're like, oh my gosh, you're so smart. You're right. That's a great idea. I'm gonna do that. Or you just gotta learn, like Steve said, to get out of your own way. But sometimes they'll be talking to me, and then I would be like, oh my gosh, you're talking to me, and I can hear you in my mind, and it's so cool. And then it'll stop, and I fuck it all up. I'm getting really good about not doing that anymore now, but it takes time. You just gotta, try to like not get too excited about it when you recognize that it's happening, because I would get real excited about it, and then my human will just shut the whole thing down, and then I'm just like, damn it. I don't know if that answers your question, but that's what you're trying to ask. Well, to talk through you, you just do it. You just do it. I don't know. It's just a natural thing. And when you're like talking, and then all of a sudden, they just start saying stuff, and then you just keep going with it. Sometimes even when I'm writing my petitions, all of a sudden I'll start writing other words, and I have to like be like, we're not automatic writing right now. And but yeah, they'll just take over and do it. You just have to keep working on it, and keep on with your studies, and keep doing your rights and stuff to get yourself cleared out, and then it'll just be like second nature. Like it's just organic. You know, it's all organic. It's just natural. I mean, you catch them looking through your eyes, right? I guess I just don't like understand exactly what you're trying to ask. But
Besides,
you just have to get in the flow. You know? Sometimes they'll just go and get in the flow, and then you just don't stop it. Just let it flow. Let it go. Surrender, Belial says. You have to surrender. Yep. And that's hard for humans.
Carmen,
Oh. Well, I just want to read it carefully because it's your agent. Yeah. Just surrender. I have a couple of quotes from Belial, things that he's told me that really have helped me, that will go in my Astro series that he gave me, that really helped me with my astro traveling, because I was having problems with I would go, and then they would give me valuable information, and then I wouldn't remember it. When I got back to my body, I would have, forgotten all the important stuff and just remembered the things that I liked about it. And so, the fun things that were appealing to me, I would remember, but then everything else I would not remember. And I was having a hard time remembering, like, sigils that they would give me and things like that. Some people it's just a natural thing, to be able to do that kind of stuff. Like Psychic Michael, he's really good. He just naturally can let them take over and do stuff. And I have a hard time with that sometimes, but I'm getting really good at it now, though. But at first it was really hard for me to get my human out of the way. And because as soon as you recognize that it's happening, you like subconsciously stop it. Not on purpose, but you get, excited or whatever. So you just, yeah, it's a thing. But anyways, so, yeah. People, your location, just can't get the words out. Or I can hear the words. But when I come out, sometimes it's not even words. It's like, yeah. The more you understand vibration and your energy, the sooner you know what your goal is right. Consistency is key, and don't try. Yeah. Well, it takes practice. Don't give up. It'll get easier and easier as time goes on. Just think of it this way. This is what I told my grandson. Think of it this way, like you're starting at such a young age. Just think by the time you're my age, what a badass you'll be. And so think of it like that. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna talk about like, do you ever daydream? You know how when you daydream, well, that's how I taught myself to let them in to me and to pull them in and call them in, was I would defocus myself, and I could see like that's how I taught myself to see in the other realms while I was awake and not meditating or anything. Well, sometimes I'm meditating, sometimes I'm not, but sometimes when I can feel that there's something around me and I want to see what it is, I taught myself how to defocus my eyes, and then, you know, Hecate will just pop in, and then I just like have this connection, and so I defocus, and then she'll come through and look and then show me, and then I'll see it, and then I'll know what's there. But there's a lot of stuff you can do once you get to a certain place. It's the best way I could think of to describe it. Curse. Yes, it's curse night. We're going to be doing curses. Yay! That's exactly that. Stop drinking, live life. I want you to be able to help others. Whew. Yeah, a long ways to go, huh? But, you'll get there, you know? You'll get there, it'll happen. Just don't give up on yourself. Everybody is a daydreamer, but for those who can, yeah. Well, it's not, you don't daydream, it's just like, it looks like that. Like, when you defocus your eyes, and then that's, you know, when you're daydreaming, how everything looks kind of weird like that. That's what it looks like. And so then you can see what's around you, like in the spirit realm, if you could teach yourself how to do that. And so she taught me that, like, when I first started going through my awakening, because I was being bombarded with, you know, spirits bugging me, and it was I was having such a hard time with it. And so she was like helping me, you know, and so I learned that. And that's why if you look back, you know, when all of that started happening, I have lots of pictures where you could see it in my eyes, and all the time. Now my eyes just change colors and stuff like that. But let me see, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on. I think I have it right here in my channel. Go to my shorts. All the way back to the beginning. Maybe it's in my community. Anyways, I have like, oh wait, here it is. Hold on. Hold on, I think I found it. Is it this one? Weather. Is the slideshow gone? Anyways, I'll try to find it and post it in the Kevin. But I have a bunch of them where you can see my you can see my eyes. It's like everything else is in focus, but my eyes are all blurred out. I have lots of stuff like that, but I used to have it on here. I probably took it off because it was like a slideshow, and there was probably stuff in there that I probably shouldn't have been sharing, and so I probably removed it. Sometimes you share things and then later you're like, oh damn, I shouldn't have shared that. That probably shouldn't be there. And then you have to go back and remove it. Like I have lots of images of my higher self, and you can clearly see my higher self, you know, standing there in front, up over the top of me, and it looks just like me, but only like a big head like this. About the aura pictures I got some wild ones. Yeah. Riding a bike, roller skating, learn an instrument, such a one day. It clicks, and you just go, yep. As long as you keep going, even if you're crawling. That's my life motto, he said. Yep. Even if you're crawling, you gotta keep going. Yep. And it's kind of funny because they told me that I was doing some work, some soul ascension work, and I was like beat the fuck up, and I was hurting, every part of my body was hurting, and I had to go out this full moon, and I had to go out to the circle, and I didn't want to. And so I just did it in the astrals, so that I was like, so since I did it in the astrals, can I not do it? And then they showed me myself crawling out to the circle and still doing my offerings. And I was like, fine. They don't care. Even if you're crawling, you got to keep going. You can't miss it. You can't skip a full moon or a dark moon. You have to keep going. It's not optional. It's just not. And not if you're truly dedicated. When your insides feel like they're beat up, burnt in. Yep. Food and water I found. Yeah, it's really. Well, I will try that. I have a friend who drinks it, who drinks moon water, and I always laugh at him, and make fun of him. I don't really, but hi Amberson. I don't make fun of him, but I always think, you know, sarcastic thoughts. But I never make fun of him. But I'm very sarcastic, and I have a bit of a warped sense of humor, and think things that are not funny are hilarious, things like that. So I have to keep myself in check. I'm always keeping myself in check. I'm always trying to stay humble. I'm always trying to, you know, do the right thing and be a good person. But at the same time, go ahead, you know. So it's like I was telling Black Widow, we were talking about something and that happened years ago, and I was telling her I've always been that way. I let people be who they want to be, do what they want to do, and I stay the fuck out of it. But if it comes to my door, then I will handle it. And she was just cracking up, because that's just the way, it's just the way I am. If it shows up in my face, then I have to handle it. But if it doesn't, then I just ride my train and, you know, hang out and do my thing, and not a meditation on a God day. The next day really helps. The water energy will stop the burn. Only thing that helps or makes it worse than it stops. Do you ever feel the squeezing? Do you get the squeezing yet? The squeezing was my hardest part to get through. But I'm okay now. But yeah, that part was hard for me, but you know, anyways, we don't usually talk about the energy in your chest squeezing. Yeah, like it's really tight around your chest and your body, and you can just feel, and everything hurts, and you don't want anything touching your body, and you just have to lay there and try to not move, or it'll start squeezing tighter. And so you just lay there and wait for it to pass. You know, the squeezing. Yeah. Yeah, that part was really difficult for me, but it's very uncomfortable. Hi, Bee. How are you, beautiful? Are you feeling happy today? Did you watch the video that I posted? I put that in the Patreon, and I used it as a teachable moment. Did you watch it? Anyways, candles are burning. Everything's going good. Everything's fine. Energy's good. Chunk. I'm not sure. Are you in there? I think I sent it to you. I think I shared it with you on Messenger. Look on Messenger. I think I shared it with you. You'll know for sure when you see it. I think I sent you a link either yesterday or the day before. I can't remember.
Dozens.
Dozens. But anyways, yeah. Sometimes you're not there. Oh, you're not in there? I thought you were. Well, I think I sent it to you anyways. I still think I shared it. I shared it to you through YouTube so you could watch it. Because I wasn't sure if you were in there or not. But it's posted in there. But I'm pretty sure I shared the link, so. Yeah. I think I sent it to you a couple days ago. Did you find it? Let me see. Yeah, I did. I sent it to you yesterday. Hey, it was my fault too. It wasn't just your fault. It takes two. It was my fault too. And my guides told me I just didn't listen to them because I thought it was the other thing and not that thing. And so, just a little mix up. It's alright. It's all better. It's all fixed. But I was like, this is a good teachable moment. No big deal. I think it's like the first time I've ever had to do that, though. Just saying. Pretty much. But it's all good. It's there. You can watch it. Woo! Anyhow, so I'm getting ready to do a breakup spell for one of my clients. And I need to, okay, I know I mentioned this last time, I think, or the time before, but I like to do the breakups first. If you have, like, okay, if there's a third party, if there's a third party involved and your man is seeing someone else on the side, blah, blah, blah. I want to do a breakup first. And then in like 3 to 5 days later, I want to do the comeback love. I've always done it that way, and it always works that way. Sometimes though, like sometimes I don't know about the third person, or you don't have the information on the third person, or whatever the case may be, and then we do the comeback love first, and that's okay. It's not going to hurt it, but it'll just move, the energy will flow faster if we do the breakup first, but it's not necessary. But that's the way I like to do it. I like to do the breakup first and then do the comeback love binding. Just because the energy will flow better that way. So, oh, and also in this week coming up, not this week, but next week, I mean, it'll be time for prosperity. I'm going to be grooming my money tree is getting so big that I'm going to start cutting the leaves off of it because it's probably like, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet tall right now. And I don't know how it grew so big because, you know, I kill everything. What is? But it's doing really well and it needs to be trimmed So I'm going to be trimming it. And so I'm going to be offering prosperity spells with using my money tree. Should be open to the Facebook friends again. Sure. I must have an email once in a while. Move on. It's hard sometimes, isn't it? Lionsgate, yeah, Thursday. I know. I have a pop-it to do for someone very special on Thursday. And so I'm going to be doing a pop-it for her. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything else. It is huge. I can't believe it. And it's weird because I have like 3 others up there. One of them turned into like this bush. And then the other 2 are okay. They're live and doing well, but they're not like huge like mine that I put the wishbone in and put my spell work in and everything. It has grown a lot. So anyways, I'm going to be trimming it and we're going to be doing some prosperity work. So if you need prosperity work, you need to get your orders in. I try to do them once a year. And I think I just posted, hold on, let me find it and I'll show you. In my Coven page, pretty sure I just posted, I came across the pictures from last year and how beautiful. Dang it! Hold on, let me look. The photos. And anyways, that's what I want to be doing. Not this week, but next week. But it'll fill up fast, you guys. So get your orders in. They are 300. You get 3 candles and it is so fucking beautiful. I know it's here. Where did you go? Anyways, I will post it in the Coven and you can look at it, but they are very successful.
Right.
And I love them. I love doing them.
Come back.
Come back. Where the fuck? Don't you hate it when you can't find things that you just saw? I just saw it. It was just here. I'm seeing lots of pictures of the plants. Oh, bye. They turned off my thing. Anyway, so what I do is I set them up outside on trays, and then I put crystals all around the spell work, and then I play like a vibration music for prosperity. No, not that one. And it's pretty fucking badass. This is bullshit. I just saw it. Well, like I said, I'll post it in the Blue Witch Coven page, and we will go from there. Where are you? It's gonna drive me crazy. I just saw it. Anyhow, whatever. Wow, I have a lot of stuff in here. I should probably go through that. Who knows? Who knows what's in there? Could be anything. I always notice this population after 1 hour. Yeah, it's been about an hour, hasn't it? Yeah, it's not even in here. That's weird. It should be in there. Anyhow, I will post it. I will find it and post it because it's a beautiful spell, and I get lots of good testimony from it, and I have lots of beautiful energy for that. So go ahead and get your orders in for next week for prosperity. It'll probably start on Wednesday and then end on Friday. So get your orders in, bluewitch379@gmail.com, and they are $300 a piece. And I will post a video of last year's in the Blue Witch Coven page. So if you're not in the Blue Witch Coven on Facebook, get on there because I post a lot of casting information on there and pictures of castings and things like that. But it's definitely prosperity time to start working on getting that abundance in and working on being successful. And it's time. Let's do it. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. I've been on for 1 hour and 8 minutes. So I will let you guys go. And I'm going to get started on tonight's work. But I love you all. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Peace out. Bye. Bye.